Pleased to introduce Mario Diaz Ballart, who is the chairman of the Appropriations Subcommittee on National Security, State, and Related Programs. They basically fund all of the foreign affairs of the United States.
Mr. Chairman, Chairman McClintock, thank you for doing this very important meeting. It is a privilege to be in the video presence of Mrs. Rajavi, who is one of those people that inspires us all. And who inspires the world and lets the world understand that the cause of a free Iran is well, it's living, it's active, and it will succeed. You know, I could spend hours talking about example after example, Mr. Chairman, of just the horrors that that terrorist regime in Iran has caused to its own people and to the world, and obviously even to the national security interest of the United States. I'm a firm believer that the United States and the world is safer when the United States is not confused as to who our allies are and who our adversaries are. And let's be very clear. The regime in Iran is a pariah. It is a murderous, terrorist regime, and we should not be shy about admitting what we all know, that a change in regime in Iran is a service to humanity, and we should not be shy about expressing that openly. So very clearly, my message, Mr. Chairman, if I may, to the Iranian people who have struggled for so many years bravely and have not stopped fighting and working for that inevitable day of freedom of Iran, that Iran will be free because of the heroes within Iran and the diaspora who day in and day out not only dream but work and sacrifice for that inevitable day. And so thank you all for doing this. It's a privilege to be able to spend this time with you. Mr. Chairman, is it appropriate for me to ask a question at this time?
Absolutely.
Thank you. If I may, a question to Mrs. Rajavi, which is, it seems pretty evident that there are growing protests within Iran, and that there seems to be a growing movement of Iranians demanding democratic change. And if you could please just briefly speak to us about, what I see, is that true, that there's a growing movement, and how is that movement? Is it growing? And particularly, it seems that young men, young women and girls are demanding freedom at great risk to themselves. So if you would care to just give us a little bit of a heads up as to what you're seeing in that growing democratic movement within Iran. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Exactly, it's right. The NCRI has a comprehensive plan, and in November I explained the Iranian resistance's roadmap for overthrowing the regime in the European Parliament. This roadmap relies on the resistance network, especially the MEK's resistance units inside Iran. They are active across the country. Their expanding activities aim to break the wall of repression, paving the way for organizing more protests and uprisings, expanding resistance even in prisons, and finally exposing the regime's crimes internationally.